Welcome to another episode of Trending Niches. It's been quite a while since the last episode. I do apologise for that. I have just recently been moving house, and when the move was finished and I could have technically started making videos again, I got ill for about a week. So hence why there's not really been much new content and I wasn't able to record another Trending Niches episode, but now I'm super motivated to bring you lots and lots of new videos, so it will be more regular again with Trending Niches as well. So this week we've got once again some trends you need to avoid because they're dangerous. We've got some merch for Amazon trends as well as Redbubble ones. Now with Redbubble, I did want to ask you the question whether you still want to see them. I know a lot of people have stopped selling on Redbubble. However, the reason why I still want to include Redbubble trends is because one, they're fairly easy to find. Two, oftentimes there's evergreen niches in there that, from my experience and my opinion, definitely have potential to sell on other platforms as well. So even if you don't sell on Redbubble, some of those trending phrases are definitely worth looking into anyway if you're selling on TeePublic or on Spreadshirt, Amazon, you know. So that's why I'm still going to show some trends for Redbubble in this video, but if you don't want to see them anymore, if you're sick of seeing the Redbubble logo, then leave a comment down below. Right, trend number one, which is very dangerous and will most likely get you rejections, is Swiftie or Swifties. You know, there's these designs that say Swiftie Mum. If you type in Swifties, just add an S to the end of that, then we get Dads are Swifties too. There's a shirt here that's selling really, really well, and I've seen a lot of those over the past few weeks. Now, the problem with this niche, you might not realize initially, is that Swifties or Swiftie, I'm pretty sure refers to a Taylor Swift fan. At least there is definitely some sort of link to Taylor Swift here, and I have had people in the Discord server ask why they got a rejection with this phrase. And yeah, I mean, this is definitely dangerous. I mean, Taylor even shows up right here, a shirt just saying Taylor, so definitely be careful with this. It looks like the sort of trend that is really new and really hot and has potential, just text-based, you know, but I'm pretty sure most of these, if not all of them, will be deleted in the near future, and some accounts will be closed as an effect of that, because Taylor Swift is a massive name. Definitely not worth trying to profit off of her, even if it doesn't say Taylor Swift in the t-shirt. All of these are selling because of her. And unfortunately, there's another big trend happening right now, which I would personally not feel comfortable selling, and that is Field Day. Now, this one is not ripping off a celebrity or a big brand or anything. This is school related, and there's some really cool designs, and lots of them are selling really well right now. Now, the unfortunate thing is, if you look further into this and check Field Day, Fun Day, if you check the phrase, that's very common here, for trademarks, then you will find that Field Day is actually trademarked for the use on t-shirts, which is very unfortunate. So this would definitely convince me not to upload anything, at least to Amazon merch. Like you're not meant to sell this on any platform, but if there's one that you should definitely not upload to, it is merch by Amazon, because there you'll get a rejection most likely. Now, why is there lots of other designs selling that I recently posted? I don't know, but I don't trust the algorithm, and if you're not allowed to sell it, then just don't do it. It's not worth it. So another one to avoid is Field Day. Trend number one that I've got for your merch by Amazon is Charles or King Charles. And when you're watching this, I think it's going live on the 6th of May. That's literally the day the coronation is happening for King Charles. And you might say, well, then we're already too late to this trend. And I don't think you are, because people are not just going to buy shirts for the coronation itself. There's a lot of people who will, because of the coronation, be made aware of King Charles and therefore want to actually buy something related to him. Whilst there's definitely a big influx of sales here now in this trend, I'm pretty sure it will still carry on for a couple of weeks after the fact. And I personally am making quite a lot of sales in this niche myself. That's why I had to recommend it. Also on other print-on-demand platforms, I'm getting sales with King Charles coronation designs, which is the reason I always recommend that, right? Just upload it to other platforms as well. Maybe you won't get sales or merch, but you might get some on TeePublic or wherever else you're selling. So definitely one worth considering. I wouldn't really add coronation to my design anymore since the coronation is already over, but stuff like this, like the top sellers right here, where it's just about Charles without the actual date on there, I'm pretty sure those are still going to sell. So have fun creating your designs and good luck with this trend. Another trend that I noticed with quite a lot of new and recently posted shirts as well is in May we wear green, or you could say mental health awareness. That's the overarching topic for this trend. But as you can see, the top sellers right here both posted fairly recently, February 2023, April 2023, so this is only just a month old, and it's one of the top sellers with 0 reviews. Obviously there's some shirts on a green background, as that is the main primary color scheme here. We see lots of rainbows, so what I would do here is not design a rainbow graphic and say in May we wear green. I would go think outside the box a little bit, either use a different phrase, change the phrase around a bit, or most likely change the graphic because it's been overdone too much with these rainbows. And just think of different ways to approach it. Like there's only one American flag here, for example. That's one of the routes you might be better going down, but that's just one example. I mean, we've got elephants, we've got the messy hair bun designs, so think along those lines. Think of different animals that you can mix this with perhaps. We've got some gnomes here, right? Gnomes can always do well, so just try and stand out in the search results rather than copying the best sellers. Next up, we've got graduation. There is so many t-shirts at the moment that are trending to do with graduation in the USA, and I'm no expert on the topic, but Steve from the Print on Demand community server, who is a teacher and lives in the US, said that these, or the graduation topic, is mainly relevant for sort of the end of May. That's when most of them happen, so hence why these are doing so well at the moment. So you've got the typical sort of class of 2023, we've got some class of 2024 seniors, we've got some family relations right here where you got the mum of a graduate, we've got some people literally just saying bye to 5th grade. So you've got various different angles to approach this from. I love you all, class dismissed, this is for the teachers. So there is a ton of sub niches here, but overall the keyword graduation is getting a lot of search volume and sales. As you can see by the BSRs here, I've already scrolled down quite a lot and we're still at the 100k mark. I really like this tie-dye design here, by the way. That does look really neat, and it does actually stand out. A lot of these look fairly similar with sort of golden and white color schemes, like the Proud Mama one right here, Proud Big Sister, Big Brother, but the tie-dye pattern, yeah, that sticks out to me. Also, this very simple, just sunglasses with 2023 in it and senior. That is a nice and simple design that anyone can pretty much replicate. I've even got some sunglasses in my free print on demand graphics bundle, for example, so you could use those. I hope you can find a good sub niche right here to target, especially if you're in the lower tiers. This is sort of trend where you can potentially pick up some easy sales, and yeah, have fun with it. And let's move on to the next trend. And another massive trend right now on Amazon is baseball related. I don't know whether it's like baseball season and a lot of people are playing it at the moment. I'm not interested in baseball, but I noticed so many shirts doing well. And one thing to be aware of, many of these are related to actual baseball teams. Like we've got Atlanta, we've got Pittsburgh, Ring the Bell, I'm pretty sure that's Philadelphia. I just said I'm not an expert, but I've been on merch long enough to know that this is a Philadelphia ripoff for baseball. That's what you cannot do. You cannot mix a city name with the baseball topic, because that is directly alluding to the teams and does often get removed from Amazon in terms of, or because of intellectual property infringement. What you can do instead are designs like this. So my favorite baseball player calls me mum. Got the American flag with baseball themed graphics in it. We've got that's my nephew out there. So, and this is family members watching a baseball game. That also has tons of different possibilities to scale out the design to various different target groups. So definitely avoid the sort of city themed designs, but look through this for less dangerous ones, or just safe designs which don't look like they're ripping off a player, like this design, or have a specific color scheme that's alluding to a team. And the first trend for Redbubble is meowcrobiology. This is sort of a play on microbiology and meow, obviously the noise that cats make, and I think this is brilliant, and this is exactly what I meant at the start of the video. as to why I still want to show these Redbubble trends, because this sort of idea, I would have never found it if I hadn't done any trend research for Redbubble, and it can definitely work on other platforms as well. This is super cool, a super cute design, and there's only how many results? 71 results on Redbubble. That's nothing. So there's definitely potential there. I bet on other platforms there's even less results, and it's trending, so people are looking for this. Definitely a cool little word that can be used in different ways with different types of graphics, and maybe you can even come up with some other funny phrases here as well that could take that idea a step further. So do take a look at this niche. It's super cool. It's the sort of thing that I would definitely enter, put a few designs up, and get them to sell for as an evergreen all year around. And next up, we've got personal accountant. And just before we start looking through these designs, do take a look at the related keywords here at the top. These are definitely very valuable. We've got financial advisor, humor, accounting, professional, actuarial accounting, don't know what that is. There's another good one here, funny accounting, tax season, which is hidden behind my face, but it does say it right here. So tax season, another great keyword that I probably wouldn't have come up with myself, but you can see that there at the top of Redbubble. So bear that in mind. We've got 96 results, which is not a lot. It's an interesting job title. Now, these have the spreadsheet logo in it, or Excel logo, I should say, which I wouldn't use. I don't think spreadsheet is a brand name, so that's probably fine, although I would still double check this. But yeah, this Excel logo, not a good idea. But yeah, I mean, there's some cool designs here, a lot of them on stickers. Some of them you can't even see because people have used wide text for the white stickers. But nevertheless, I thought this was an interesting niche to shout out while it's trending, and whilst there's so little results, right, for a job title like this. Interesting little sub niche for accounting and sort of tax assistance, so definitely worth checking out. And moving on from that, we've got Quan Yin, and this was interesting because only 217 results and it's trending right now. And when I looked it up, it said, for anyone that doesn't know, like me, Quan Yin in Chinese mythology is the goddess of mercy and considered to be physical embodiment of compassion. So this is some sort of mythological figure. The interesting thing is, I thought, if we look at some of these designs in this artwork, you could probably create something along those lines with artificial intelligence. Especially this one on the right, I thought was a funny example because she's got 4 hands in this, and we know AI is perfect at making anatomy look weird. So perhaps you'll actually benefit from it this time, right? So it's not your traditional sort of t-shirt designs that I would shout out, but for anyone who's more into sort of artistic poster designs, that sort of stuff, then yeah, check this niche out while it's trending. Probably also quite small on other platforms for print on demand. If I had to guess, if it is this small on Redbubble, there is a few different ways to spell this. So let's see if the other spellings are bigger. No, 92 results. What's this one? 109. So yeah, this is definitely worth considering. Looks very good, and there's definitely some interest here by the looks of it with this trend. So have fun designing. Next up, we've got saxophone and dance, which is a sub-niche for saxophone lovers, so definitely interesting. We've got 305 results, so a little higher than the other trends that I shared with you. Quite a lot of them just say saxophone and dance, but I'm sure you can also add something to that phrase to well, potentially stand out a little bit and have something more unique. Saxophone graphics, I'm sure you will find plenty of. You can combine them with vintage sunsets, as you can see right here, which you can find pretty much everywhere. But nevertheless, I thought this is worth shouting out because music is quite a big and competitive topic, so it is rare to find sub niches and search terms like this that are pretty small in results and also see a lot of interest right now. So this trending phrase is definitely worth considering, and I hope you can get some sales with it. And another Redbubble trend, which I definitely had to share with you, is just a dad who loves his girl. Very seemingly broad sentence, but only 408 results, and it is trending right now. Now, this one is ideal for you to get into at this moment in time because there's already a lot of interest, and it's only going to get higher over the next sort of month and a half because Father's Day is on the 18th of June, and Father's Day is a massive t-shirt design holiday. So if you have designs that are aimed at dads, aimed at men, aimed at, I don't know, granddads, that sort of stuff, you're perfect. You set up to get some extra sales in summer. For me, from my personal experience, my best months are usually obviously Q4 with Christmas in November, but after that, it is typically June, July, around the Father's Day time where I get most of my sales. So these sorts of niches are quite important. Obviously even better if you can make dad designs that are cross-niched with another evergreen topic, but these sorts of phrases can also do really well, and I've got a few designs that are similar to this along those lines, right, where it's about dad and his girls that do get me regular sales. So it's definitely something you should check out as well, and yeah, have fun designing for this. If you're just getting started with print on demand and you don't have a lot of budget to spend on graphics and fonts and that sort of stuff, then definitely make sure to check out this video next, where I share over 200,000 free resources with you that you can use commercially for print on demand.